you can hold a grudge. A little bit, that's normal. This man killed your mother in cold blood, literally cold, because you're in the South Pole. Like, you can, maybe I'm just a bad person. Maybe I'm just a bad person. Hello to everybody who thinks Korra is the best Avatar. It's your girl Lindsay Celery here. Welcome back to another tier list video. That's right, finally not posting DTI. Next week's episode is DTI. Good luck with that. But today we're doing another tier list. Today we're doing the Avatar universe. I don't know how many I'm gonna do because I don't know how long I'm gonna take because most of these are pretty short. But I've been wanting to do this because I don't know where it came from. It came out of like thin air, but my earring's looking a little whack. My Legend of Korra and Avatar Last Airbender hyperfixation has just come back full force. I think it might have to do with I think it was Avatar announced that there's a new series and Korra's supposed to be humanity's destroyer and she dies young, and everyone was on either the Korra hate train or the Korra defender train. I'm a Korra defender till the day I die, forever and always. Okay? Forever and always. But I don't know if we're gonna get to Legend of Korra or if we're just gonna stick in the Avatar scene, the ATLA scene. But this one we are starting off with emotional scenes. I'm gonna try my best to interpret them from the tiny pictures they give me. So this is Ember Island. Oh my god, every time I think of this, because if you were an Avatar fan in 2021 or something, you know that people on TikTok were making an Avatar musical, and I remember I listened to a YouTube playlist of a bunch of songs from the fan-made musicals or fan-made songs, and now I would listen to that while doing my Algebra 1 homework freshman year of high school, when it was on Zoom. And that's what this reminds me of. So low-key, I love deep talks. So we're gonna go with A. This is when Aang finds Monkey Yatso. I'm gonna give it C. It's sad, but to be expected, you know. This is Zuko. Is this him lightning bending at Ozai? Also, ignore, you can see the lights in my glasses, but this is literally the only way for me to get decent lighting. And I'm not putting contacts in for a 30-minute recording session. Sorry, gang. Love y'all. Just not that much. But I think this is him Zuko bending at Ozai. D. It's okay. Aang taking his bending away. I'm gonna put it a B. It wasn't really that emotional. It was just badass, you know? This is when Azula lightning bends Aang when he's entering the Avatar state. It was emotional. I don't know if am I ranking this on how emotional it is or how good it is? I think I'm rating it on how emotional. A B, I guess. I don't know, cause he's gonna live. There's a whole season left, and even if you're watching it for the first time, I'm they're not gonna end it here. This is a kid show. Yeah, this is when Aang's with the guru dude. I mean, that wasn't really that emotional for me. This is immediate S tier. Oh my god. Oh, the bossing say with Lu Ten during the death anniversary of Iroh's son, and then the in honor of Mako, which is the original voice actor for Iroh, who unfortunately passed during the recordings, and it makes me sad. And then they name a character after him in the Legend of Korra. He just has to be the douchiest character to ever exist. I'm sorry, first off, I love Korrasami. I love Korrasami till the day I die, but if I was Korra or Asami, I would hate the other, because I'm sorry, I don't know. Asami's too good, because she knew Korra kissed her man while they were together. Ooh, I would not forgive that. Like, I love Korsami, but like, girl, you're too nice, a little too nice, and I don't like. Why'd you forgive Mako? I've like disliked people for like smaller reasons than, you know, infidelity. Um, so they're too nice. They're too nice. Um, this is, oh, when Aang gets kidnapped by Zhao. I think that's, yes. And then the blue spirit comes and saves him. And then it's like them, and Aang's like, I had friends in the Fire Nation once. Kuzan. We never really know much about Kuzan. I kind of wish they dug into that. I mean, see, it's like sad, but like, eh. Okay, this is Iroh and Zuko. Like, why are these? Okay, my earrings are being weird today. This is when Iroh and Zuko reunite after Bossing Se, in Bossing Se again, during the White Lotus camp, right before Sozin's comet. I mean, I'll put it at C. It's okay. It's not that sad. This is my, basically, like, backstabbing Azula to save Zuko. Also, my girl, she's too nice. Like, I know her whole character is supposed to be, like, monotone, depressing, emo, goth girl. Girl literally got back together with Zuko after leaving her with just a letter. Y'all need to learn how to hold grudges a little more. I know you're not supposed to, because it's like the whole premise of like forgiveness. Like, we have whole arcs on that, but I'm like, girl, stand your ground, stand up. And she did. She broke up with him. But I don't know, because people are saying, I haven't read some of the comics. I've read most of it, I think. But it's also been a really hot minute. And so, like, I don't remember. People are saying she did get back together with Zuko. Some people are saying she didn't. And, like, I don't know. I just need my girl to stand up. That's all I'm saying. Like, they're cute together. But, like, girl needs to stand up. You know? Know your worth, queen. I'm gonna put this at, like, a B. Like, it's sweet. It's sweet if you think of it in the aspect of, like, she's doing good now. Like, she realized the right side. Not in the aspect of, like, I'm gonna save the boy who broke my heart because I still love him. You know? Yeah. Hello, Zuko here. That isn't emotional. It's just funny. But I will put it as. Ooh, that was A. Do I put it as? I feel like it's not even emotional. That's the thing. It's not even. Well, actually, it's kind of emotional. I feel bad for him. But also, I understand both sides. So I'll put it at B. This is when, like, I can't with, like, the hair like that. Because, like, he looks like he's, like, the anime. Like, he's gonna be, like, Kageyama. No. I can make fun of that. I'm a cosplayer, guys. But this is when I think he's going to rescue, or like he went to Appa in the underground tunnels of Bossing Se. Why am I skedaddling with my fingers? And then Iroh's like, you're a changed person. And then they set him free. I feel like it's not that emotional. D. I think this is her blood bending for the first time. Yes it is. I don't, like, yeah, it's like, oh my god, she can, like, control people's bodies now, but also I'm like, you go, girl. Like, maybe my morals are messed up, but, like, How many people can say they blow bed? Girl, you're the second person. I'm just saying. So, I'm putting it at D because it's not emotional. It's really not, to me. This is Toph becomes her little angsty teenage self, which I love. I love Toph. Live, laugh, love Toph. Not her in The Legend of Korra, though. She's not the best mother. Actually, none of the gang is, like, the best parents besides, like, Zuko. We haven't heard anything bad about his parenting skills or Katara. Aang's kind of bad. Toph. Ooh. I'm sorry. I don't know how Lin forgave her. I really don't. Suko. What am I saying? Sokka. We don't even know if he has kids. I don't think so, because they probably would have been mentioned. But anyways, this is Toph being her angsty little self, and then she runs into Iroh, and they're like, I lost my way. And Toph's like, I'm not helpless because I'm blind. And, like, she can do stuff on her own. And, like, I get her, girl. Like, this is, like, her first sense of independence after being, like, monitored her whole life 24/7, basically. But I don't think it's emotional. I really don't. It's more of, like, I get you, girl moment. This is Toph metal bending for the first time. Now, it's not emotional, but it's also more of, like, yo, go, girl! Like, she did the impossible. I think I'm going to put that at C. Because it's not emotional, but I love that scene so much. But I'm ranking this on, like, emotionability. Like, am I going to sob my eyes out to this? I think we know the answer for S tier. This is... I love this scene because, like, I always see people, like, make comments being like, this is when Zuko realized he was right to switch sides because he saw, like, a little bit of Katara's potential. Like, this wasn't even her full potential, guys. This wasn't even her peak. And, like, this scene, so badass. But, like, it's not emotional. And, like, I keep saying, like, my Valley girl's really coming out right now. But, like, I literally just said again. But she literally was like, oh, I'm gonna learn to forgive you for killing my mother. Girl, I don't think you should forgive that. That's actually a crime. I'm saying, yet again, I think they're all a little too lenient. I know. Aang is all like, air nomads, peace, no violence. But also, I'm like, you can hold a grudge. A little bit, that's normal. This man killed your mother in cold blood. Literally cold, because you're in the South Pole. Like, you can... Maybe I'm just a bad person. Maybe this is what this is telling me. And, like, I am just a douchey individual. But I'm put D, because... This is Sokka meeting Hakoda for the first time, I think. I think that's Hakoda. I can't tell. It's either Hakoda or the other dude who they met earlier on. I forgot his name. I mean, it's emotional. If you think about it, haven't seen your dad in 3 years. And, like, he's literally off to war. Like, I'll put it as C. I'll put it as C. This is Toph. Like, yes, she was kidnapped. Or was she kidnapped? Yes, she was kidnapped. She was kidnapped along with Aang. And this was, like, her showing that, like, she isn't a helpless little girl anymore to her parents. Like, Zad. I want to go to fashion school. I don't remember the audio. Like, that was, like, her moment. Is it emotional? No. But I think it's, like, not completely sad. This is C. This is Zuko and Azula's Agni Kai. The last episode, or, like, second to last episode. Something like that. I want to put it at B. Because I remember, like, hearing that, like, the actress for Azula still hasn't watched the scene to this day because, like, it was so emotional for her. And that makes me emotional. So yeah, this Oh, okay. I know exactly what the scene is, and I thought it was a different one. This is oh, this is going S. This is going S. Oh, I'm gonna cry thinking about it. This is basically Sokka and Katara are like quarreling, or not quarreling. It's Toph and Katara quarreling because Toph is like doing these like gambling schemes. And oh my god, it sounds so bad. Like she's like, what's it called? She's scamming. She's scamming people because they're scamming her first. And Toph is like, you're not my mom, blah, 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 blah. And then Sokka was like, my whole life, every time I tried to picture my mother, I would picture Katara. And like, oh my god, I'm actually gonna cry. And then it's like, I remember people putting a face, like, picture to picture of like Sokka and his mom, and they're like, it's so much sadder when you realize Sokka looks like exactly like his mom. And I'm like, oh my god, he doesn't even remember what his mom looks like. I'm gonna start sobbing. S tier, S tier, S tier for real. This is Toph. Oh my god, I'm still gonna cry. Toph getting like made fun of. Toph and Katara like getting made fun of by these like pretty little girls in the inner ring, most inner ring and Bossing Say, and be like, clown makeup, ha ha ha. And Toph's like, I don't even know what I look like. I don't even know if I'm pretty. And then Katara's like, you are pretty, and I don't know why my voice is like this. Ooh. I would say C, because like I like the message. I'm like, it's not that emotional. This, okay, I'll put this a B. This is when Zuko basically is like, I'm gonna go back to the Fire Nation. Because I'm like, after all this work you put through, you literally like got feverishly ill because you're like, my destiny, I don't know what to do. Am I good? Am I bad? And then he's like, I'm good. I'm finally fine. I'm finally A-okay. And then he's like, but wait, I can go back to the Fire Nation. And that was him. And it's just like a, really? After have we learned nothing? So he like betrays Iroh, which like, I get it. He's like, I understand. He's young. He was like, what, 16, 17 during this? And like, he doesn't know his ways. And like, he's like, I guess like I don't know how to word it, but like, he's under this impression like if he goes back to the Fire Nation, everything will be fine. But also someone's like, girl, literally what? But yeah. I think I'm only gonna do one more, and this one's really short, but it is every canon avatar in Avatar: The Last Airbender. First off, we have my queen, Korra. Anyone who doesn't like her, I'm convinced, is misogynistic and or homophobic. I am so convinced, because people are like, she ended the Avatar cycle. It's called a cycle. It goes in a circle. And after the 10,000 years is up, guess what? It restarts. And this is just the second wave of the cycle. Because guess what? 10,000 years is a long freaking time. Okay? Because I think someone like mentioned in like one of the air temples, it shows a spiral of like all the Avatar statues, and then it looks like they can only fit one more, which would have been Aang's at the time, because this is when Aang was there. Therefore, they predicted the cycle would end. Foreshadowing. Hold on, let me find the photo. I really want to find this one now. I'm on the Avatar wiki right now, and this is the photo. See, look. It can only fit, okay, it can fit Aang and Korra. I was wrong. It was two statues. But after this, it means, see, look, the cycle ends. It's almost like it's a cycle. I'm just saying. Also, girl, she literally got a spirit demon ripped out of her. Or not demon, like spirit thing. She got Rava ripped out of her. Like, that's her soul, basically. And she still beat his ass. Also, because, like, people will be like, oh my god, why is she so weak though? Girl, she literally faced 4 big bads. She faced 4 big villains each season. Aang only did 1. I'm just saying. In 3 seasons, he only did 1, and he didn't even meet Ozai until literally the last few episodes. Also, Korra was literally, like, sheltered most of her life. She was, I think, like, 16, 17 beginning of the series. She has been sheltered in, like, the South Pole, or not South Pole. Was it North Pole? She is from the South Pole. Okay. Like, literally 17 years of her life. Girl, what? Because she had 4 big bags. She had Amon. She had, also, Amon and, like, TLOK basically were one. Girl, she was like, people were going after her since day 1. And literally, because Zahir and like all of his little goons, like Plea, I don't remember the rest. Is Plea even her name? Something with a P. I don't know how to read. Like, I'll read her name and I'll know who she is. But, like, I don't know. Whatever. And then Kuvira. Girl literally had a laser beam. She spirit bended that laser beam. Kuvira had no moral. She was literally ready to kill her fiance and basically her mother, who was also the biological mother of his. It was a whole thing. I'm convinced Kuvira is in denial of some things. And then her own uncle. I had to remember. I don't remember his name. Her own uncle and cousins. Like, I'm sorry. That's a lot. She literally got poisoned. She had poison in her body for 3 years. She basically almost died because of that poison, and she had to get out of it herself. And I just want to say, the time Aang almost died, the only reason he lived was because of Katara. Because of a woman. And Korra did that all by herself. I'm just saying. She's literally D1 Avatar. I love her. I'm D1 Korra stan, D1 Korra defender. I don't care what any of y'all say. I love Korra. Anyways, I love Korra. And if you don't, and people who hate on her because, like, Korra Sami is rushed. Pick up a book. By the book, I mean the comics. Because also, if you know anything about women, you would know that there was foreshadowing. God. Huh. Anyways, Avatar 1. He's okay. I mean, honestly, people love the flashback episodes about him. I am not the biggest fan of it, but also I'm really just not the biggest fan of, like, super flashback episodes. Like, or I like origin episodes, but I'm like, I'll watch them once or twice, and then, like, after that I'm like, it's okay. And I've rewatched the show so many times. I used to fall asleep to it every night. So I'll put him at C. I'm sorry, Stans. Avatar Gun. I don't know who he is. I also don't know who this one is. Who are these? I don't know who this is. Maybe I'm a fake fan. Maybe. I don't know who these two are. Yangchen, I don't know much about her, actually. I haven't read her book. I don't think she was she was, like, in the show, like, once or twice, maybe. But I really don't know. I'm gonna put her at C. I'll put her at C just because she's cool, and I like women avatars. I think they're slay. After Kurik, you know, I'm gonna give him a B because, I mean, he was willing to face the face stealer. I forgot their name. Ko. Because the love of his life's face got stolen or something. It was something like that. It's been years since I've watched the original Avatar series, like, all the way through, like, fully focusing the entire time. Okay? Cut me some slack. Avatar Kyoshi, I do I want to put her at S or do I want I'm put her at A, mainly because I haven't read her books either. Oops, I have her books. That's the worst part. I've had her books since they came out, but I've yet to read them. They sit in my bookshelf, and I'm just putting her there because she's like 7 foot tall. She's really funny. She slays, and she's gay. And I think that's like all I need to know. Oh my god, I just realized you cannot see like fully. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I like look at myself when I talk and face this way because I want to make sure I look good. Is that conceited? Is that what's it, self-absorbed? Probably, but also like I'm posting myself on the internet. I feel like that's like a little self-absorbed to begin with. So like this should be, y'all should have been new. Avatar Roku, C. Loki would put lower. I'm just saying, I don't care if your best friend, if he's your best friend, he literally threatened to kill basically the entire world and basically conform the whole world. And I'm just saying, Susan had a little bit of similarities to a certain historical figure. That is not good. I'm just saying. So I think if Roku did something, the 100-Year War would not exist. And yes, that would change the whole story completely. But also I'm like, that's 100 years of war. That is a long time. Like, that's, no. Aang, I'll put him at A. I love Aang. I do. I really, really do. But I don't know. Sometimes he just doesn't have to be a pacifist. Sometimes it's okay to smack somebody. Sometimes a little smacking's deserved. And his whole, I don't want to kill Ozai thing. I get it, dude. I really, really do. But also, I'm like, this is like the most terrified person on your planet right now. You're really just gonna leave him? Like, I get it if you took away his bending, but I'm like, we saw this guy's resilience. I'm just saying. Like a little smack, maybe? I don't know. But I think this will be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that jazz. I'm definitely gonna do more Avatar ones soon, and I think I don't know what I'm gonna do. Next episode, I'm trying to like pull all of my interests and do like a bunch of variety. But also, if there's something specific you want me to do and I know it, well, you're not gonna know if I know it, but you'll know if I know it if I make a video on it. Comment what you want to see next, because I low-key was drawing a blank. I low-key forgot like everything I liked, but I have plans. I'm gonna do a FNAF one eventually, and more One Piece probably, and Fairy Tail obviously, and probably just more anime trends. I think I will do one with the upcoming anime awards, because it's voting's till like, voting probably will have ended by the time that video would come out anyways, but I don't know. I'll probably do that now because I just thought of that and that was a good idea. So thanks so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and all that jazz, and I will see y'all next time. Bye bye.